7 days until my birthday. Hello, motherfuckers, and welcome to my club of Cottontails, where I cannot tell you how much I instantly feel relaxed just being in Club Cottontail. Much needed. Much needed. It has been a busy morning. Um, busy morning, busy afternoon. It's like 3:30, some shit like that. It's 3:19. So good motherfucking afternoon from B to you. We're gonna have a nice little Club Cottontail meeting where our Rainbow is napping, so we got the monitor close by. She just went down for nap at like 3, so um she actually went down really well considering she sneaked a cookie. I thought, hey, I'll take a quick shower after all that rearranging and dusting and cleaning that we did. I'm gonna take a quick shower, right? And all things were great until like the last 2 minutes. It got real silent, and I was like, Amber, and then she comes running into the hallway holding a cookie, and I'm just like. It's like my fault. She did get in trouble because she knows that she shouldn't grab the cookie, but I should have put it in a spot that wasn't within reach of little toddler hands. So, that was fun. Just coming out of the shower dripping wet, and she's got like green all over her mouth. I'm just like, oh, like I hope you enjoyed that cookie. Oh man. But no, getting the house. Really, I've wanted to get the house organized from the get-go. I was blissfully naive when we moved in here that I was actually going to get to form a life here. So it makes sense to why I was never able to really get it set up the way I wanted. But to sell the house, we have to stage it. It has to look nice for pictures and things like that. So I actually finally get the house to be set up because we need it to be nice to do, showings and things like that. I imagine we won't start doing showings and stuff until the new year. The end of the year is so chaotic in general, but I especially want to be able to enjoy it as much as I possibly can. Next Friday is my birthday, mommy daughter day, just like today, so that will be absolutely wonderful. And then the day after, I will be going down into Oregon, doing a photo shoot, getting to see my best friend Nicole, but also some of my other friends. I'm going to see if we can drop a care package off to my best bitch, Michelle. Her family had a bit of a hardship come across them. And it started with some boots that I knew the oldest would like. And I asked her, I was like, what size shoes do you wear? And she was like, women's 9.5. And I was like, oh, I got some badass boots for you. Perfect. They have a chunky heel. So, you know, it's not like a super stiletto, and it's very age appropriate because she's only 15. Um, so they have a chunky heel, and they're like ankle boots. So they're really badass, but also practical for it going into wintertime. And then when I was going through my donation stuff, because that's where I got the shoes, I also noticed that we had some sweaters and socks and things like that we could send to the family, gloves. So I just packed up a nice little care package for Madison and her family. Um, which will be absolutely perfect. I actually had a few Christmas items, like a snow globe that has Santa in it and says Merry Christmas. Just a nice little, thing for the family. Um, but I was especially glad when she said that she wore a size 9.5, because I was like, I not only sent the boots, but I also sent a few pairs of shoes. One of the pairs of shoes, I wouldn't say they're necessarily her age appropriate, but there's something they'll be able to keep into the future years. Like I'll even tell her mom, like, there's a pair of heels in there that like you or her could have them. You know what I mean? Like I personally probably wouldn't let a 15-year-old wear them, you know what I mean? But when she's like 17, 18 especially, you know what I mean? It's so crazy how, in that span of just a few years, you go from being a child to, being an adult. It's absolutely crazy. And I still personally feel like you're a child at 18. I don't think that we really, I mean, scientifically proven that we still develop and grow until we're in our early 20s. But I especially just don't feel like in general that anyone is an adult at 18 years old. But that's just me. Hopefully I actually get someone to come chill and chat with me, but even if it's just me, myself, and I here in Club Cottontail per the usual, it'll be very much enjoyed. Just taking a break from going through boxes and organizing things, and also, a break from doing mermy duties. Rainbow is napping, so while she naps, I'm gonna relax and potentially play. I might play some Fortnite. I mean, it's in the background, yes, but if you're brand new to my channel, hi, I'm a random content creator and I'm just here to hang out with me, myself, and I, and anyone else that happens to come on by. Everything else is just secondary. And that simply, means that I'm here to hang out. You know what I mean? I'm here to chat with me, myself, and I because that's usually the only person that's here. There could be lurkers or individuals watching this as posted content, but I definitely don't create gaming content. I think a lot of people they automatically think, oh, Fortnite, and then they just think like she's a gaming channel instead of actually taking the time. You know what I mean? But honestly, I'm here for it. I would rather a person think that than take the time because that just shows their contact of character. You know what I mean? I've came across plenty of people who actually take the time to take a gander and be like, oh, okay, so this is so much more than just what I think it is. But that's the one thing with the internet and just people in general. It's not even the internet. People all have their own opinions, you know what I mean? And how people perceive things is very different from person to person. I myself, I confuse pretty easily, which sometimes people think is a like dink to my intelligence or how smart I am. But really, I'm quite intelligent. I just get confused real easily sometimes with the way things are worded. I don't like. I kind of feel like sometimes it might be like directly connected to the DID because it's like you have a bunch of people trying to answer or comprehend like one question and they're all gonna have a different thought on it. And maybe that could be why I confuse so easy. I don't know. I just have always confused really easily. uh, I've had some people use that against me because they're like Amber's gullible, because it comes off as gullibility when you get confused real easy, and you must be gullible if you get confused. Which, in some cases, I have been gullible, but that's the best part about having situations where you do come off that way is that the next situation you're not going to, and you're going to learn from it, and you're going to evolve from it, or at least I would hope you would. I know that I do. I always strive to be the best version of myself. I always hope to be a better evolution of the day beforehand. I'm always going to evolve. I just hope that it's a better evolution, because sometimes we can devolve, we end up making bad choices or like I always find it's usually an influence, you know what I mean? Like you hang out with a person whom you want to hang out with, even though they give you red flags or like some of their things about their personality you don't really like, but you still hang out with them. You then end up taking on some of those person's, negative character traits that you don't like. I need to trim my bangs like no other. They're way too long. With glasses, they're way too long. They need to be. I usually make sure they're like sitting right at my bangs, which with my photo shoot next Saturday, I'm just basically like when I wash my hair, I only put conditioner in it. I didn't put any shampoo. I probably will do two more shampooings before my photo shoot to have it fade a little bit more, but right now the color's really pretty. Um, and I don't want it to fade too much more. So we're just kind of like doing it day by day, seeing what it looks like when it's dry, but it's gonna be so phenomenal. Um, and I definitely have like hairstyle, makeup, all that sort of stuff planned out, but I'm definitely going to, wing it. It's the sort of thing like my makeup will my makeup will be okay. I'm not worried about it. I might have a blemish. Like if this is there, I'll just be like, "Hey, can you edit out that intense blemish?" Like I'm not worried about like the things that naturally my skin, but something like that doesn't normally naturally sit on my skin, so I would ask her to, take that away. Um, but I am worried about my hair. Like I plan on doing pigtails, but if for some reason like I'm just not feeling it, I'm gonna do a ponytail. Um, ponytails quick and easy. Always looks really good on me. But I definitely want to do pigtails. I love pigtails on myself. So, and I'm gonna curl my hair the night beforehand. So that's something that I gotta make sure to do on my BirthYAY. Actually, next Friday I'll have to put curlers in my hair. So then Saturday around like 11, I'll be taking those curlers out and doing my hair because basically uh man, next Saturday is going to be so busy because I'll have therapy. And then after therapy, I'm going to get dropped off at my friend Nicole's house. And then I'll have to probably start getting ready shortly after that to go down and do my photo shoot because we got a bit to the photographer's house around noon. And to travel from Vancouver to Beaverton, I think it's about 45 minutes, you know what I mean? So I'll want to leave at 11. So pretty much right when I get to her house, I'll probably smoke and then get ready, which won't take too long. Like that's one thing is I'm going to take my time, and even with taking my time, it's not going to take me more than 15 minutes to get ready because my makeup, unless I'm doing a more extravagant makeup look, like my makeup always takes 10 minutes or less because I don't wear foundation. I don't usually wear lipstick. The only thing that might take a little bit is my cat eyes. I want to make sure that they look immaculate because we're going to be getting our fucking picture taken. It's going to be up close. Any imperfections in my makeup are going to show, and I don't want that. I want, my natural beauty to pop through. That's why, like, I do have some foundations that I could use, but it takes away my freckles, and I don't want to take away my freckles. I really am looking forward to doing the nature shots the most. I know that some of the positions I want to do and stuff like that makes more sense to do indoors, but I'm most excited for the outdoor ones, especially because when you get me in natural lighting, my all of my freckles just pop like crazy. And I definitely most of the pictures I'm going to be wearing my glasses, but I want to take my glasses off for a few of the pictures and just kind of like, let my complete natural face do its thing. That's one thing I'm going to make sure I have a mirror on me. Like it's funny as on my wedding day I never did that sort of thing, but I like to notice that sort of stuff. Like at a wedding, I feel like it's different. It's a moment in time. A photo shoot, that's the time where you quaff it. You know what I mean? That's the moment where you check your makeup before each shot, making sure that each thing is the way you want it. Um, these pictures I plan on putting into a book. You can take photos and, upload them to different sites and stuff like that. Um, So I'm pretty excited. Like I I want to get all of my pictures just put into like a coffee like a coffee book table. Coffee book table? That doesn't make sense. A coffee table book. There we go. Um and have it be my boudoir shoot. Like I just want to be able to look at this book of myself and just be like, damn, how you doing? You know what I mean? That's me in 2020, you know, right after I level up to 34, which is so crazy. Also, I like it because next year I'll be 35, and that tends to be a milestone for a lot of people. You know, 5, 10, 15, 20. Those tend to be the milestones for most people, so definitely hitting 35 is a big deal. Um, so it'll be super fun. Just like having the year beforehand, I do a photo shoot for myself. Mm, I'm excited. I'm nervous, but very excited. Very nervous though. It will be fun. I imagine it will be super fun. So I just like I'm mainly nervous for the indoor one. You know what I mean? Like I 100% prepared myself for outdoors only. And I feel like nature is just so freeing. You know what I mean? A room is so confining. Which is funny because in the aspects of like nature in a room, I in general would prefer a room over the nature. But when it comes to pictures, like I'd rather be in a really large open space than a small confined space. I'm a little worried about my face, only because I don't generally like. I've seen some pictures that other people have taken of me that I'm like, oh, but most of the time I'm like, oh. It's different when you take a picture of yourself because you can angle it and position things correctly. But the photos that I've seen of my friend that she has taken are just so fierce and so beautiful. And like my friend was even saying, she's like, some of these shots are so far out of my comfort zone, but I just feel so sexy. I'm like, you look sexy. Like, so I'm really excited. Everyone tells me it's a very freeing experience, and I'm always gonna be and have been a very confident individual. So I feel like doing this is gonna be really fun for me, but also exactly what I need right now to just remember how much I love my own physicality. Because with the insecurities that I got from my past relationship, um, I struggle to enjoy the beauty of my body, if you will. And I especially don't like it when other people really notice it because I really, like, I have such a huge insecurity that that's all they're seeing. They're just seeing the body. They're not seeing anything else. And by doing a shoot that really is focusing on my body, but it's for me. Like, when I'm posing for these pictures, I'm not going to have anyone in mind. I mean, I'm sure I'll have some people pop into my brain as it's going on because your brain is constantly going a mile a minute. But the main person I'm going to be focusing on and, imagining watching me is myself. As if like I'm in a dream. The photo shoot is a dream, and I'm just kind of like watching me do these things. And if I imagine I'm staring into someone's eyes, I imagine I'll be staring into my own eyes. Um, mm, yeah, cause that's how it is when I take a picture of myself. Like when I'm feeling super sexy, it's just me by myself, and I take a picture of me looking at me. You know what I mean? So me imagining myself, I could just imagine me like either I'll be wearing like a business suit or I'll be wearing like a sexy black robe and just being like, "Yes, get it, darling." Like or being like, "Yeah, bitch, you got this." Like move that way, tooch that way. Wink. uh, okay, I am pretty excited. I'd like it's so weird having like being an extrovert with social anxiety because I'm so excited, but I'm also really nervous to meet this new person. You know what I mean? Like, oh, hi, person that's never met me, now take, scantily clad photos of me. I am glad that my friend Nicole's going to be there. Um, I'm pretty sure my photographer's not going to care whatsoever, considering I don't have a way to get to her unless my friend drives me. Um, I, of course, won't be wearing a mask, but I imagine both of them will be. But I will not. If I put on a mask, it will be because I wanted to, which I have a really cute princess mask. So, I mean, I might. That'd be kind of cute. But, nah. Like, 100% just want to have it be me, my awesome makeup. I keep thinking like maybe bringing a Squishmallow with me as just like a prop. I did think about bringing Blue Bear, um, and having him wear the purple bow tie that I have. I might do that. Like he might be my one sort of prop that I have with me. Which anyone who knows me knows like Blue Bear being there would actually I'll probably do that. Even if I don't put him in the pictures, he's gonna need to be there just to kind of keep me focused. But I do imagine this will be the first time in years that he's took off his Build-A-Bear shirt because he's wearing a shirt that says it's a girl representing, rainbow. But he's over there, that's why I keep looking at. But put purple bow tie on him. I think it'll be really beautiful too, especially because my hair is purple and blue, but it's faded and it will be faded in the photos. But Blue Bear is a blue, like a royal blue bear, and he'll be wearing like a royal purple bow tie. So I think like that's that dark contrast. Um, yeah, it's gonna be phenomenal. I'm so stoked. Oh yeah, especially because my shoes are like a purple color. My shoes, they sometimes look blue, sometimes look purple. Like they're a blue purple sort of heel. And I mock tried them on with my fishnets. I made sure to put my fishnets on, and then I didn't need to put it on both feet. I put it on my right foot only. And the main reason for that is because my right foot is my bigger foot. Anytime I try shoes on, I try it on my right foot. If it doesn't fit my right foot, there's no point of trying it on my left because it's probably going to fit my left one, but it needs to fit my right one because my right one is like considerably wider than my left foot and it has longer toes. Like it actually has my longest toe. My pointer toe on my right foot is legitimately about almost 2 inches long. I got a big old pointer toe. I love it. I've been in the search for a toe ring. Back in the day, I had a cute little star toe ring that I had on for like years, like almost 5 years, I think. And then I got an MRI, and you have to take all metal objects off. And I don't remember why we didn't put it back on. I don't know if it's because it felt weird or something, but I miss it. I miss it so much because I just have this beautiful long toe that just like beckons to have something be put on it. I kind of want to get a gem one, like a little cute star gem one. Oh, that'd be so cute. Hawaii. Eventually, when I go to Hawaii, I've heard that they have some of the best selection of toe rings, which makes sense because most of the individuals on the islands are barefoot. Shit, my feet are so rough you'd think I fucking go barefoot all the time, which I do go barefoot majority of the time. I want to try to do something to my heel, like I have this thing to buffer it. Um, I may even see if Walmart has a pet egg, just something to work on that heel a bit. Because when I put on my fishnets, they were sticking to my heel because my heel was so rough. So I ain't trying to have that. You know what I mean? I do want to say thank you to anyone that's incognitally watching me right now. Incognitally being they're here in the live stream. It's 3:43 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Could be, they're on the East Coast. It's 6:43 for them. But they're tuning in with me live right now. They're just watching without the number popping up, which I appreciate because you have no intentions of talking to me. And then the individuals like Raymundo, he might be watching this as posted content. This meeting really, I mean, most Club Cottontale meetings is just me sitting, getting my thoughts out. It's chit chat, you know what I mean? But I appreciate anyone that's here, even though I don't know you're here. I would really like to have someone to chat with me, that would be wonderful. But just being here in general, getting my thoughts and feelings out, and this may be a meeting I will watch later, so hi. Hi, Cottontale. How you doing, Amber motherfucking Lewis? You good? Doing great. I can't wait to be Amber motherfucking Princess, though. I like. It's crazy how you just, like, have a distaste for a last name. That's how I feel about my maiden name. And now I'll have two. Like, I'll have a previous married name and a maiden name. Like, my maiden name is the name that's on my birth certificate, you know what I mean? Um, and then my married name, but I'll be divorced, but it will still be a married name because it will be a previous last name that I use. And then in the future, like the only way my last name wouldn't become Princess is if for some reason I met someone that I want to marry and I marry them before I can change my last name to Princess. Gosh, if they would, oh, I would love if they wanted to change their last name. We could be the princesses. I would love it. I would love it so much. Oh, and then, Amber Jr. would. I foresee her keeping her last name Lewis, but I don't know. I would feel nice if she wanted to change it, but I also would kind of want her to keep it that way because it is slightly frustrating with paperwork because I'm Amber M. Lewis and she's Amber M. Lewis Jr. Like, for some reason, they don't add that junior portion, but, like, it's on her social, it's on her birth certificate. Like, she is legally Amber M. Lewis Jr. Because I'm Amber M. Lewis, you know what I mean? I love it. Amber Senior, Amber Junior. I love that I have my Amber Junior, and she's so amazing, you guys. My rainbow is literally the most wonderful human being that I am so thankful that I've got to meet and get to, teach and evolve with throughout the years. Like, I had to wait 31 years to meet her, and I would gladly wait those 31 years again to meet her again. I spent so many years thinking that I wouldn't be a mom, and then boom. With rain came my rainbow. Oh man. Lips are getting chapped. That's a no good. Oh man. I'm debating if I want to move the table because, like, my knee's already a bit jarred up from all the different things that, I've done today. Got a good amount of things done. But my knee is definitely like, whoo, bitch. Like, I don't know if we can do much more of this. I definitely can't pull down the Christmas stuff. That's one thing that I'll have to get, the assistance of Rainbow's dad with. Um, which I only want the tub that has the Christmas tree because I have little bulbs that my mom gave me. They never got put with the Christmas stuff, but she bought them last year at the after the Christmas season, so she got them clearance. But I want to do my Christmas tree this year with them. Last year I had a purple tree too, but I definitely want to do a purple tree again this year. I love doing an all purple tree or like purple and gold, purple and silver, like variants like that, because technically it's a purple and green tree because the tree itself is green. I have a fake tree, and I mean I could buy just about any color sort of fucking fake tree these days. I eventually want to get a rainbow one, but because it's green, I like to put all purple on it, and then it's a beautiful purple and green tree. I really need to trim my bangs. Like, when they don't know where to go, that's when they're too long, because they, like, want to part, and I don't want that, but I also don't want them sideswiped. So I definitely, once they're dry, I need to trim them. Oh, goodness. Bangs are a fun upkeep, especially if you want them at a certain length. Like, you have to trim them every once in a while. And I've decided also, so I'm growing my hair out, but I decided that my bangs, I'm gonna bleach those roots after my photo shoot, just so I can always have my bangs be a fun color instead of just letting it grow with the rest of my hair. Because I'd totally be okay having like all my natural hair color and then having like super fun colored bangs, like brown hair and then rainbow bangs, you know what I mean? But I mean, this is all colored, so it's gonna take a long time for it to grow out of my hair, and you don't have to trim it a lot, to get it to grow. You just gotta trim little bits off of it, so it'll be a long time before this goes away. Plus, knowing me, I could end up bleaching all my roots. Huh, who knows? Who knows what future Amber will do? Definitely don't want to do any more moving around. I'm gonna need to make myself something to eat, though. I'm not sure what. I am glad that Rainbow is napping quite nicely. Pretty sure I can hear her slightly snoring. She gets that from her. Well, I might snore. I don't know. I've never been told I snore before. I have been known to snore every once in a while. I have had people be like, oh yeah, like, you snored last night. And I'm like, whoa, do I usually snore? They're like, no, that's why it was odd. I was like, oh, okay. I guess I just was like, hit an extra deep sleep. I don't know. My nose was slightly clogged up. I don't know. Do I even want to play? You know what? Let's determine it on if anyone is on. She's playing a solo. Because I'm almost thinking, like, load another Jaded Rose, chat a bit more. Not really feeling like gaming, to be honest. I just wanted to be here in Club Cottontale. This is my way until oh man, I would love if we had, well, realistically 1,013, because that would be my 1,000. But at 1,000 VIPs or subscribers, I just call them VIPs. At 1,000 VIPs, we get back our ability to do mobile meetings. So we'll just do Snapchat smoke sesh. Oh, oh, like I should make that in the goals. So like at 1,013, we're gonna start playing the Amnesia series, but I think that I should also put like a little side bit, like we get Snapchat smoke sesh. Like I would really sometimes, because sometimes I just want to sit and chat. You know what I mean? And I'd rather not do it this way, but this is my only accessible way right now until we get to 1,000. We're close. We're at 979, so like we're close. If we could ever get to that 1,000 plus mark and stay there, to be able to do Snapchat smoke sesh again would just like, I don't know. I may even start doing posts just like, hey, have you joined VIP Club Cottontail? Subscribe today and help me get back to the Snapchat smoke sesh days or some shit. I don't even know. Like, I miss it though. Just chatting, chilling, no obligation to do anything else. I might even be good. Club Cottontail truly exists to, you know, help me, you know, and once it's done that, we're good to go. Because it is, a live stream, I could end up getting people to chat with, but we didn't get anyone. But I think it hasn't really been that long. I don't know, I feel relaxed. I actually feel like well, for one, I'm medicated, which I am gonna get some more medicine in me just because, like, I'm medicated now, but I know that I'll need more in me, just because, like, sometimes trying to decide what I'm going to eat is a very triggering moment for me. I don't know why. And that's one thing I've definitely gotten bullied about a lot, because, I'm a big girl, so how can a fat chick have difficulties eating? You know what I mean? Like, just because, like, I had bad eating habits without good fitness habits back in the day doesn't mean that I don't struggle to eat or something like that. You know what I mean? Um, and actually, that's a huge bit of it, is that you do struggle to eat and then you end up binging. And sometimes it's not the greatest foods. My mom always apologizes for my stepdad. She's like, "You guys were so skinny, and then your stepdad took over the meals, and he would feed us a lot of red meats, and fast food became a real big staple." Um, that's why, like, I wish that Rainbow's dad didn't, like giving her fast food. Like, it's the sort of thing, like, if you don't eat it, you won't want it. And I wish that I had never been given it when I was a child. It's been a lot of mindfulness to kind of, like, not eat it all the time, and to be mindful to eat things that are gonna help you to be energized and things like that. But you can actually tell in pictures, like, when he took over, because I just, like, rapidly plumped up. And then what really is I never was fat. I was definitely bigger than I should have been, but I was never fat when I was younger. I definitely got fat in high school, and it was crazy. Me and my brother Nathan talked about this because we came across pictures of each other in the 8th grade, and especially me. He's like, "Sister?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "This is you, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "You weren't fat." I'm like, "I know." He's like, "People always said you were." And I was like, "I know." They're like, he's like, "But you really weren't." And I'm like, it is what it is. That's how kids are. They bully people that look ever so slightly different than them. And I was a very healthy Islander preteen, you know what I mean? And being Islander, I'm not shaped like an a white girl. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, it's not in me. And I didn't grow up a lot around people that were shaped like me. Like, I grew up around either a lot of black people, or a lot of white people, or a lot of Mexicans. I never really hung out with any islanders. And it's funny, is a lot of people thought that my brother, for one, everyone always thought he was of Hispanic descent, which I feel like Filipinos and Hawaiians tend to have that happen a lot. But I'm really glad that I have had mindfulness my whole life, because that, all those years of hating my ethnicity, essentially, because I don't look like the people around me, and then I finally, look at people that are like me and be like, wow, like, okay. uh, I don't know. It's so weird, because we just never really grew up with it, you know what I mean? And, um, I have people that ask me about it, because you can tell that it's in me, and it's like, I feel like my family was sort of the islanders that moved to the States to forget that they were islander, you know what I mean? Like, and then it just worked out coincidentally that my mom, made kids with a very, very white man, because I ended up very pale, but that's actually just in the ethnicity itself. Some, like, we all tan very well, but some will be darker in pigment and other will be lighter. Like my brother, year round, just has a darker pigment than me. You know, I like it. I like that I have, very kind of like in shit in high school when I was like 14, 15, wearing makeup. My powder foundation was porcelain. Like, literally, that was the color. And my mom even said, she's like, shit, she's like, you're even slightly lighter than that. Like, I was very pale when I was younger, but I also didn't go out in the sun, like, at all, which was beneficial. Like, my tattooist, she could tell, she's like, I could tell you've stayed out of the sun for a good portion of your life. She's like, you could just tell it in your skin quality. And I'm like, thank you. I was like, I very much did. Like, and then I guess that's why a lot of people thought I was introvert, because I enjoy indoor activities, you know what I mean? But it doesn't mean that I'm an introvert. Like, I love being around people. I love talking to people. I love getting to know people. But open-minded people is what I prefer the most, if I can, you know what I mean? Because open-minded people aren't gonna, like, ostracize you or bully you for things that you say. We might intrigue us and we might ask questions, but we're never gonna bully you for something. You know what I mean? It's the sort of thing like recently a person that I think is quite awesome. Um, they have a kink of being peed on. They enjoy that. You know what I mean? Me, definitely would never want to be peed on, but I think it's beautiful that they enjoy that, you know what I mean? And that they're confident in themselves to be like, yeah, fucking pee on me, baby. Like, I like that. Like, I like that that person can be that confident in themselves, like, because that's how it should be. Like, you should be you. Like, there's only one you, so be you. Be moist, as we like to call it, because to be moist, the way that you see it in my YouTube name, Cottontale is moist. I am 100% me. That's all my YouTube name is Cottontale is 100% herself, because that is what moist means. And it is wonderful. I am so happy that I live my life with mindfulness, moisture, and just being me, you know? I live a very no shame life. I don't feel I should ever be ashamed of the things that I have done, even things that I don't like. I'm not ashamed of them because they can teach you something. You know what I mean? Things that you have done that you may be ashamed of, you no longer do it. You have learned a lesson on something that you won't do. So don't be ashamed of it. You know, take pride that you now have the knowledge of doing something that you never want to do ever again. But I'm also one of those individuals, like, I'm a very positive person. Like the cup is not half full or half empty. The cup just has water, sort of thing. I said that to a person, and they were just like, "Wait, what?" And I'm like, because they asked me, they're like, "Is the cup half full or half empty?" I'm like, "The cup has water. That's all that matters. It does not matter if it's half empty or half full, because there's water in it. That's the only thing that should matter." But enjoy my Tokaloke, continue to enjoy my chat with me, myself, and I. Hopefully, get some Cottontails to pop on by. It's doubtful, Lurker here and there. Incognito Cottontail, most likely. Mm-hmm. Mm. My lip. It has some. I want to get that dead skin off, but I don't want to be too aggressive because it hurts like a motherfucker when you rip lip skin. Oh my god. Oh man, it makes me think about that movie Centipede. Oh, they get their fucking lips sewed to a person's anus. But I just imagine, like, like your lip skin is so sensitive. Ugh. But yeah, I think I'm gonna enjoy this bolio. And then I'll be like, peace out. I'm gonna organize a few things here in my room. I have some arts and crafts stuff that I want to get consolidated. Um, Maybe do some coloring because I found some of my markers that I've been meaning to open like forever ago. I have found my color pencils, and I'm pretty sure I know where my crayons are. Actually, I thought they were in there and I didn't see them in there. Okay, I do not know where my crayons are. Well, that is something. But, it's been a good Friday. Very, very much so looking forward to tomorrow. I most likely will make some content tomorrow, but oh shit, it's December 4th. I should have put that in the title. So this is the last 420, because so like if you look at the date, it's 12/4/2020. Most people write the date with just the two last digits, so it's 12/4/20. Today is December 4/20. Oh shit! I should have put that in the title. I love it. 1 week before my birthday is December 4/20. Yes, this is gonna be a great year. Um, it's funny. A lot of people go, the year's almost over. So for me, I feel like your year starts when your birthday is. So my year is coming to an end here in just about a week. You know, level 33 is going to be in the past, and level 34 is next Friday. I was literally born at 5:59 a.m. So I love it though, because traditionally speaking, you wake up and get up after 6 a.m. So, you know, 5:59 a.m. Boom, I was born 6 a.m. I'm here. How you doing? So, December 11th, 2020, 6 a.m. will officially be my first full minute. Because you're born, you know, at the 1 minute. The next minute would be your first full minute, so 6 a.m. But, anyways, next Friday at 6 a.m., I'll be level 34. And I am uber excited. Oh, 34 years old. I remember being just younger, you know, like I remember being 20 and looking at a 34-year-old and being like, "Damn, like how you doing? Like you got your shit together." Because most of them do, or they have like just a demeanor that they are. And I look at the person I am now, and I feel like 20-year-old Amber would look at 34-year-old Amber and just be like, "Damn, like I want to be like her." And I don't know. I just always kind of looked at the years 34 to 36 as some of the like golden years for some reason when I was younger. So the fact that I'm coming to my golden years is my first golden years, because let's be honest, I'm pretty excited to turn 47 because that's my favorite number. But that's beside the point and way in the future. um, but I don't know. I feel like the individual that I'm going to be when I'm 36 years old is going to be astronomically different than the person I am at 34. And really, like each year you are leveling up and you should be different than who you were the previous. But I feel like in the next few years there's so much that's going on, and really that's like super true because we're getting a divorce, you know what I mean? Before the age of 35 I'll be divorced, you know? I could potentially have my SSD before 35 or 36, maybe even getting closer to SSI. I don't know, like, oh, it is 4:07 p.m. on 12/4/20. How you doing? 4:07:47. But thank you again to anyone that's been lurking, twerking, watching incognitally, and a special thank you to anyone watching this later on as posted content, because you couldn't tune into the live stream, but you wanted to catch it later on, and I appreciate you oh so much. This is the feeling you give me. I just appreciate each and every person who pops in, because any traffic that, you know, Cottontale is Moist on YouTube gets gives me um, traffic on my platform, and you know, gives it to where my platform can stay and do what it is. Like whenever I watch my number fluctuate, you know, my VIP number, we got up to like, god, that was sexy too. We got up to like 783 or 983. My bad. I saw the 79 and my brain just went 7. So right now we're at 979, but we had gotten up to like 983. Gosh, that was so moist. But then, you know, when it went back down, when it fluctuates, I'm okay with that, because for one, it could be dead accounts that are no longer there, but it also could be people going, you know what, I don't really want to tune into this, you know what I mean? And that's okay. Like, I only want people who actually enjoy the random content I'm making. But, on that note, I hope you have a phenomenal weekend. I don't honestly know when I'll see you next. It most likely it will be sometime tomorrow. Um, but I don't know. I kind of want to get decorations up, you know. Some of there's stuff I can't move, so I don't know. We'll just kind of have to see how the day goes, but oh no. Well, end a meeting with a sneeze. That's fucked up, right? Oh my gosh. On that note, until next time, which only the universe truly knows when that will be, please be kind to yourself always and everyone else. And we'll see ya next time. Bye. Oh.